Kidani village, and you can tell where we're going today, I think. Yes, we are off to Animal Kingdom today for the first time this trip, and this actually is one of the parks Mum has most been looking forward to, haven't you?
The animals.
Yep.
Lovely. I love animals.
She loves giraffes especially, so Kilimanjaro Safari today is #1 priority, definitely. We're going to do the animal walking trails, we're going to get some Joffreys. Mum is loving Joffreys. She is a Joffreys convert, so we're going to get one of those and just have a general wander. The weather is so nice today. Yeah, it's breezy but not too hot. We are loving it. And the ears that we're both wearing today are from Magic Maker ears. Mum's got this pair on. We've both got our leopard ears, and I've got these ones, and I'll put a discount code in the description for you guys to get 20% off. Laura has some amazing ears, so be sure to go check those out. We have arrived, and we were just looking at the wait times for the attractions while we were on the bus there. The two things we're really keen to do is the safari, because Mum has to do that. She wants to see the giraffes, and I really, really want her to experience that, and Flight of Passage. We are considering potentially paying for a lightning lane for Flight of Passage. That'll probably be the only one that we do this trip. It's $13 today. We're going to see what happens. See if the wait time goes down a bit. If it doesn't, then we might do that. We've got a reservation at Yak Yeti later as well. I had to take Mum there because you guys know I absolutely love that, and she'll really like the food there too. We've got the necessary energy to get going for the day, and we're sharing a blue donut this time, and we have to try all the different colours. And I have noticed on this trip a few love bugs, only a few though, and a lot of you have asked me about love bugs before, because they are like the craziest things. They can't hurt you, they don't bite or sting or anything like that, but when it is love bug season, they are so crazy. Like, they're everywhere and they just like swarm. If anyone's been here before, you'll know what I mean, but I've literally just seen a few kind of floating about, and the last few trips I've been on, I haven't really noticed any, so this is the first time like since my trips since COVID, I think, that I've even noticed any of them around. So yeah, there are a few, but they're not annoying and there's not loads. Okay, we're heading in, and Mum has started getting anxiety about the ticket turnstiles now that her finger does not get recognised. Every morning she's worried about it. I have said it's fine, they always sort it, but she's wondering why it doesn't like it. I mean, I'm sure it likes you, it just doesn't like your finger. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I did today.
We are heading to the left because we're going to Kilimanjaro Safari. I think the wait time is showing 60 minutes, but that is our priority for today. We must see those giraffes. We're just going to wait it out. It might be 60 minutes, it might not. We will let you guys know. And of course, the other thing that we would like to see today is Kevin. Mum has never met Kevin, and Kevin to me is the highlight of Animal Kingdom, or one of them. In fact, seeing Kevin, I would say, is top 3 of my favourite things about Animal Kingdom. The other two being Kilimanjaro Safari and Flight of Passage. And we're doing lots of photos of like flowers and trees. Mum loves gardening, flowers, trees. That's why Flower and Garden Festival was high on your agenda. And they have so many flowers and like nice trees, pretty things going on. So Mum's been in her element taking the photos. And we'll come back and go in here later because this is a really good shop. They have great stuff in there. Yes, we're looking for a souvenir for Dad. We're not quite sure what, but we will find something. And this area here always looks busy. I guess it's just people kind of approaching the safari, but it always looks kind of crowded around here. I would say actually it is busier here today. So we've had a couple of really quiet days in Hollywood Studios and Epcot, but this is busier today, and the ride wait times are longer too. Well, that's a nice surprise. We've just arrived and it says 30-minute standby, so we're going to get in there. We do like a 30-minute wait. That sounds good. And you always get the strange animal sounds coming out the bushes. That definitely sounds like a warthog maybe or something. I'm no expert on these things.
We can tell that they are Maasai giraffe based on the shapes of their spots. Now those large tannish antelope way on your right are elands. Both males and females do have those spiral horns, and when they are ready to attract a mate, they are known to use those horns. Now here on your right hand side you will see an African elephant. We can tell that that is an African elephant based on the shape of their ears.
Okay, we're going to head into Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, which closes at 6:30, so a little earlier than the rest of the park. Kilimanjaro Safaris closes at 7 as well, so even if the park is open till 8, that does close a little earlier, so plan accordingly. And eating while on the trail, not allowed, but we will be eating probably sort of after this. We're going to go to have a good look around here, then we've got Yak Yeti a little bit later on. Mum loved Kilimanjaro Safaris with the giraffes, didn't you?
Oh, it was brilliant.
It was a bit bumpy though. Yeah, really good. We really enjoyed it. And I've told Mum about the naked mole rats, so now she's interested to see them as well. And there's an okapi here. They are very impressive zebra pants. Kind of look like zebra leggings.
They do, yeah.
And this is their little hoof mark there.
They've got tiny little feet.
Yeah, they're actually not that big at all. Here they are. Oh, that one's got an itch. They go backwards quite a lot, don't they?
They are basically blind because they split their whole lives underground. So it's forward, backwards, it's all the same to them.
Oh, he's just knocked him over.
They can be a little wobbly.
He's got his piece of lettuce and he couldn't see and he knocked that one over.
Can't see anyway.
The cast member was just telling us that naked mole rats are very, very similar to bees in the sense that they have a queen and the queen has all the babies and all of the others are kind of the workers. So where you see them here, wherever they pick out a spot in all of their little kind of different places they can be, the queen, or kind of like their head mole rat, they decide where they're all going to hang out and then all of the others basically come along and sit there. So wherever they are sat is a place that's been picked out by the main one in charge. They're just so funny because they always lay in a pile and there's always one who's kind of like falling over or getting buried. He said they are pretty much blind, so they just kind of feel their way around and use smell and stuff. We just pecked him. Look at these guys. I thought one of them was literally going to land on my head then. There's a hippo. They always have so many fish all over them. I feel like they must find that annoying. She just came up for air. Just her nostrils and then she went back down. They literally just lift their head, take a big breath, and they told us on the safari they can hold their breath for 8 minutes, up to 8 minutes. And all the little fish are just kind of like eating. I think they're like eating their rough skin. You know, like those horrible foot fish. Those foot fish, that grosses me out so much, but I think it's kind of like that. And we got some zebras over here. The baby is too cute. Oh my gosh.
His birthday is December 30th, 1980.
He's doing like a crab walk down the side. I just love walking around this park. Every time I come here, it's so nice. Just the music and just the look of everything, the theming. It's one of my favourite parks just to stroll around. Okay, we're on the approach to Yak Yeti, which is where we are eating lunch today. It's kind of like a late lunch. I keep thinking I hear Kevin. I'm pretty sure though it's coming from the Feathered Friends bird show. So once we're out from Yak Yeti, we'll see if we can see Kevin maybe. And I am ready now for a nice cold drink, a sit down, something to eat. Although the weather is really, really nice today, it is still quite sort of hot, isn't it? It's quite clammy, muggy, whatever you call it, that type of thing. Humid, yes. So yeah, plan of action is Yak Yeti for some food. Then we're going to do the Maharajah jungle trek to try and see some tigers, and then probably go on the hunt for Kevin. Wok fried green beans, here we come. Mum is very excited about those. There are several menus to look at here at Yak Yeti. So this is the main menu. Like I was saying, definitely wok fried green beans are happening. We were saying we might get a few things and share them. So that might be the way to go. We'll take a look at that in a second. But I did notice they have this. I don't particularly want the souvenir glass, but they have strawberry kiwi lemonade. That sounds very good. And they have, it's kind of like a specials menu, I guess. So they have bang bang calamari, pad thai, lemongrass scallops, Korean surf and turf, crusted tuna, pork belly lettuce wraps, And this is my favourite dessert that they do at Yak Yeti, the fried wontons. So it's skewers of fresh pineapple and cream cheese wontons, vanilla ice cream, and it has strawberries as well. If we've got room afterwards, we may share this because it's very, very good. Oh, look at this though, the strawberry tart. Vanilla cookie crust, strawberry compote, fresh strawberries topped with strawberry ice cream, whipped topping. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. We have our drinks, and I went for the kiwi strawberry lemonade. I normally get the desert pear Shanghai lemonade, I think it's called, but I wanted to get something different for a change. This one is supposed to come in a souvenir glass, but I told her I didn't need that, so they've made me one just in a regular glass. First try, taste test. Oh, that's so nice. Their non-alcoholic drinks here are so good, honestly, they're amazing. The lemonades they have like a pear flavour, there's a couple of different ones, but this one, strawberry kiwi, really, really good. Here we go, so we are sharing everything, so we're just going halves on all of this. So we have the vegetable lo mein. I love the lo mein here, but it's so big. Like, I don't know if you can tell, the hand to scale thing never works, but it is like massive. Of course we have the wok fried green beans. It would not be a trip to Disney World, Mum's first visit without her trying these, and Mum is a huge fan of rice, so we also got some chicken fried rice. We've got a fortune cookie, let's see what it says. Oh, you need your glasses, I'll look for you. Mum says, finish your works on hand, don't be greedy. That was rather harsh. Let's see what mine says. Mine says, in human endeavour, chance favours the prepared mind. Okay, I must prepare my mind then. Okay, that meal was delicious, wasn't it? So good. We couldn't force down the dessert. We were going to have the pineapple cream cheese wonton thing, but we were too full. It was not going to happen. Flight of Passage, they have sold out of return times for the day, and we're not sure whether we're going to want to stand in line. It's like 80 minutes at the moment. So what we might do is come back one evening later in the trip and get a return time on that day when they're available. So I think that's going to be the plan. We'll probably do that a different day. We're going to see some tigers, I'm hoping. Monkeys and dragons, and again this closes at 6:30, so just be aware that those few things do close a little bit earlier. Anything involving our animals basically, so Kilimanjaro Safari and the walking trails are not open all the way until park close. So the cast member was telling us this is Miss Tia, one of 3 kimono dragons they have. Here's Tia a bit more close up. I feel like Tia looks a tiny bit like a seal from this angle.
Yeah.
If you can't see her legs, there, see? She's like, what did you just say about me? I was just saying to Mum, do you think they get bored? Because she probably sits on that rock for like, I don't know, a lot of hours per day. Do you think they nap in between so that they don't get bored? Maybe. So she's closed her eyes there now, maybe she's napping. And we can see one of the monkeys through there. There he is. You guys can probably see him better than I can from here with the zoom. Says here, those not wishing to see bats, please go this way, but we are wishing to see bats. Oh, there he is. Every time I look into one of these, I get freaked out because I feel like something's going to suddenly move. You see, there's his tail, and he's up there. And there is one little guy up here. Can you see him? Well, you can see him really well on the camera. This guy's climbing now.
He's smaller, that one.
Yeah. Wow, this guy is fast.
Oh, he's coming down again now, look.
This one is really speedy. Oh, he's flapping. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is awesome. Wow, she is beautiful. It says here, although tigers are present in the forest, you'll be very safe by walking on the well-travelled paths. That is good to know. And then we have these guys. I'm not sure if these, I think these are, they're not Ankoli cattle because they haven't got those huge horns. Some kind of cattle. They're kind of stinky, bless them. I know they can't help it. They can't hear me say that from here anyway. Okay, we're now in the bird area, and somewhere in here is what I call the whooping bird. If you remember, I think it was when Kate and I were here, you could hear him. He is so loud. So I'm hoping we're going to see the whooping bird. There's a lot of activity up here. Something just fell in my eye, but I've got my sunglasses on, so it just hit them instead. These guys have awesome hairstyles. I do get very worried about my own hairstyle when we're walking through here because it is a danger zone. No sign of the whooping bird today. I did hear him earlier. Yeah, I heard him earlier on, but we didn't see him then. And I don't think the monkeys are here today. They're my fave. but they're not around. They must be in their little house there having a sleep, I would imagine. It is getting towards the end of the day for these guys. It's like 6 p.m. We have not seen Kevin. This is not good. I mean, we will be back because we want to ride Flight of Passage and potentially Navi River Journey, but that always seems to have an even longer line than Flight of Passage recently. But we were hoping to see Kevin. I wonder if she might be around here somewhere. This is her usual area to be in. And we're going to head into Discovery Trading Company to do some merchandise browsing. I don't feel like we've done enough of that so far this trip. And this is a very good store. And just as we walk in, they have this Loungefly, which is kind of unusual. Yeah, it's got a slightly different sort of satchel look to it. And it's kind of like the Tree of Life with the animals there. That's very cool. And they also have a Spirit jersey here. Let's take a look at the back. And it says, more adventure is out there, and look who it is. We haven't seen her in person, but we've seen her on a Spirit jersey. It's the 25th year of Animal Kingdom this year. And they also have this one, which is a 25th anniversary t-shirt. I love that. It feels very, very soft. Mum is in the market for one of these bucket bags, I think they're called. This style. This is a Dooney & Bourke, so she's thinking not this one, because it's probably £1 million, but something that style you're after.
I like
yeah.
the style of it, yeah.
Yeah. And look at this, they have a new Little Mermaid Loungefly, as in for the new movie. So this is awesome. I really like that. This jacket is very cool. Is it like a denim? Yeah, it's like a denim jacket. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I would just look like a giant ladybird in that.
Quite eye-catchy.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could get away with it. And they have the rail of sweaters here. It's one of those kind of rolling rails. Normally this comes out in the winter. I guess it has been a little bit cold in the evenings, but I'm not sure they're going to sell many of these at the minute because it is very hot. Mum's seen something she likes. The Figment socks. Funny story, when I was in Epcot with Becky and her husband, his feet got soaked, so the only socks they could find was those, so he went around in those socks. I'm sure he'll love me telling that story. Park Life, that says Walt Disney World down the side, and says Park Life. I would be tempted by this if it wasn't this colour. It's kind of like, I would call this latte.
Yeah.
It's not, latte is not my colour, I just like drinking them. I don't like wearing them. I love the Snack Mac. I've always been really tempted. Let me know in the comments, do you own the Snack Mac? I love it, it's amazing, but it's not going to rain on this trip. I've been tempted by it before. If I ever have the need for one, this is going to be the one. Sorry about the lighting, it's always a bit strange in here. Where you have the toy section and the monorails and stuff, they have a Haunted Mansion model kit. It's pretty neat. And they have this game, A Visit to Walt Disney World. I don't think I've ever actually looked at this properly. So you can play as Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy or Pluto. You start at the Magic Kingdom entrance. Use your tickets to visit the Magic Kingdom Park's best known attractions and speed through the park on the monorail. Oh, this is cool. So you have the monorail on the side. Kind of want this, I'm not gonna lie. It's $39.99. I would get my annual pass discount, but the issue is going to be getting it home. I mean, ordinarily you could totally put this in your suitcase, it's quite slim, but on this occasion my suitcase is already really full. Look at this Avatar play set. Does it light up? Wow! Oh my gosh, I love that. And this one too. I think these are supposed to be toys, but never mind that, I want this. I guess like when you actually switch it on, you can maybe have the light on for longer, I don't know, but that's very cool. And this is $49.99, just for those who might be interested. I mean, I'm not sure what we're... Oh, it's part of the Eras collection. Magnifying glass.
Nice.
Where did he come from? I don't know, it was just set down right here. No, we're a bit upset we haven't seen Kevin. Mum was really hoping to see her. Hopefully, when we come back in a few days. But I do love this Kevin plush. And this range of coffee they've had for a long time, they now have little coffee mugs that go with it, like a thermal mug. I don't imagine that would actually keep it that hot. Not as good as the kind of proper thermal ones. This is like a ceramic one, but still really nice. Ooh, I love that.
That's nice.
That smells so good. Oh, it's a shame that'd be so heavy to bring home.
You can't have it.
No, I know. Mum's being strict when it comes to heavy items.
You'll never get it in your suit.
No, I know. Okay, we're heading for the exit. No Kevin today, so the quest continues when we come back. But we're now going to head back to Animal Kingdom Lodge. I've got some editing to do, so I'm going to do that. So we are now back in the room and we've had a great day at Animal Kingdom today. We just had a wander around. We really wanted to focus on the animals today. So Mum really wanted to do the safari, do the walking trails, which was really great. We loved that. And we actually saw some really good close up, yeah, and the bats as well were amazing. They were really cool to watch. Yeah, yeah. So we loved that, and when we go back we'll try and do Flight of Passage and possibly Navi River Journey, probably one of the other days. We've just been discussing the plans for the rest of the week. So tomorrow morning we're going to go to Disney Springs first thing, well, when they open. Then we're going to go to the boardwalk and just take a look around the resorts there. Then we're heading off to Hollywood Studios. We've got dinner at Sci-Fi Dine-In, and then we're going to go on the Skyliner across to Epcot after Fantasmic. So it's going to be quite late by then because there's 2 extra hours until 11 PM in Epcot. So we're hoping we can get over there in enough time to go and ride Ratatouille, and as a bonus if we could Frozen, but that might be pushing it because this will be after Fantasmic, so we'll see what happens. And then the following day we're in Epcot again, and then finally we have Magic Kingdom. So still plenty to come. We're definitely not done yet. I'm just about to do my editing. I was going to go down to the lobby, but I think I'm just going to make a pot of coffee here and sit at the little table back here and get on with it in the room. I think that'll just be easier. I don't know where the plug sockets are in the lobby or whether that's going to work, so I'm just going to stay here and do it. I have to say, we're just about to put the coffee pot on. There is not enough light in here. There's one light like above us, but it's quite dim, and we can't even really see what's happening in here. Mum's just getting the torch. I think you put the water back here because your bag goes in there. So it's down. Pour the water down there, do I?
I guess so. Where's the tank? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably in the bigger hole. What are those white blobs on it?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's just watermarks.
Oh.
Maybe we ought to flush it out once.
Yeah, like do a dummy run.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe the last 8 people who've lived in here haven't used it, and it might be a bit...
Fausty.
Fausty. I was going to say Fausty. You see where I get that word from. And I'm using my Epcot mug because that will keep it nice and hot while I'm doing my editing. A watched pot never boils, but this one is.
Oh no, it's all coming out there, look.
Oh, why? Is it though, or is it just a bit that was on the bottom?
I don't know. Oh no, I think it's bubbling inside the pot.
Oh.
It's looking promising.
So we're going with the Disney World Resort blend. This is what was in the room. I did have some of the 50th one in my owner's locker, because if I don't use them while I'm in the rooms, I take them and stick them in the owner's locker for next time. But we're going to try this one. Yeah, we went with them up to the number 8, because it felt, 12 felt like, oh, it's, some of it just come out the bottom.
The hole's not very big, is it?
Right, let's get that in there. It says seam side down.
Yeah.
Hang on. Just get his bag in. So I thought I would just show you guys what I got from Target, and a couple of these bits actually were from Walmart the other day. So I got my Country Time strawberry lemonade, or pink lemonade. This is so good. I absolutely love it. I ration it at home. I have like 1 glass of it probably a month, maybe once every couple of weeks, but really love that. Then I got my Crest 3D White. This is the tooth whitening stuff that I use. I use the regular toothpaste, like the peroxide toothpaste, just every day, and then maybe for a week, once a month, I use this one just to kind of brighten it up, and this works really, really well. Then I got the Everything cashews. I had to get those. I just love the name of them as well, but I've tried those and they're really, really nice. I also got glazed donut almonds. These sound amazing. I haven't opened them yet, but they sound really, really good. I got my Junior Mints and my Twizzlers, because these are just 2 things you can't get in the UK. I absolutely love them. I got a bag of these. I've been really loving them. They're like Funny and flavoured wavy Lays. That's like the funniest name of potato chips ever. And I thought I'd get these. I can maybe eat some of them on the plane on the way home. Then I just got these stickers from Joanne. I like to be able to put my name in the front of my Erin Condren planner. And I've also got a notebook coming as well. So I just liked both of those too. I think I showed a lot of this in the vlog as I was buying it. Then I just got a spray sunscreen. I love the spray sunscreen over here. And I got the SPF 50. I actually wanted 30, but this one was on like a better offer. It was a pack of 2, and me and Mum both have got one. Then I have a bottle of lemon and lime prime for my friend's son. He wants to get all of the different colours, and they're really hard to get in the UK, so I picked that up for him. I got myself a big thing of paracetamol, because you can't buy big bottles of it in the UK, so I picked that up. I also got a mini spray sunscreen, because this is what I carry around in my bag. That coffee pot is so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That is so loud. I also got that one. I've got a little bit left in my other one, but I thought I would get one more. And that is everything I got. So just to give you guys a verdict on the coffee, it's now ready. So we filled it up to the 8 on here and used that Joffrey's coffee bag that came with it. And it's completely like normal strength. I think if you would have filled it to the 10 or the 12, it would be so weak, the coffee. So I would say one of those bags, fill it to the 8. That's our verdict.
Yeah. Tastes alright.
Yeah, it does taste good. So I've just settled down to do my editing. I've got my everything cashews, and these actually are everything. And I've got my coffee. So Mum's gonna watch something on the TV, and then I'm just gonna sit and do this and try and get as much done as I can. Okay, several hours have gone past now, and I'm starting to feel tired. I am pressing on with this editing. I've got a little bit more to do. I'm almost done, so I'm gonna finish that up, but I think I just need to, I'm walking around stretching my legs. I've been sat down at the little table over there, and Mum's just reclined on the sofa. What was your favourite thing today, would you say?
Safari.
Kilimanjaro Safari. Yeah,
lovely.
I thought it would be. The giraffes.
Yeah, but the whole park, I love the whole park. It's really nice.
Yeah, I think Animal Kingdom, like when I asked Mum which park she was most looking forward to, like ages ago when we were planning the trip, you said Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
So that was awesome.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, it was just a fairly sort of quick visit today. We are going to go back just to do Pandora and try and ride Flight of Passage, maybe Navi River Journey. We're not going to do Everest. That is entirely too much for Mum. She was like, no thank you, not doing that. And that's the thing on this trip, like very much I have been just going to the parks every day, and this is a vacation, and just basically saying to Mum, what do you want to do? Like, what are your favourite things? I've done everything before, so I don't really mind which attractions I do or don't do. I really just want to, you know, take Mum around and do whatever she wants to experience, and we've just been having the best time so far.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
Yeah, it's been really good, really enjoying it. So tomorrow morning we are off to Disney Springs. I can't remember if I told you, we made a slightly new plan, and I can't remember if I communicated that. So we're going to get up, go to Disney Springs to do World of Disney. So we're going to get a coffee and do that, because in the mornings World of Disney is fairly quiet, and as the day goes along it just gets busier and busier, and in the evening it is just crazy. So we want to be able to browse in a very kind of non-harassed way. So we're going to do that in the morning. Then we're going to get a bus over to the boardwalk, because I just want to show Mum that whole area because it's amazing. Then we will go to Hollywood Studios. We've got a reservation at Sci-Fi Dine-In in the afternoon. Then we are meeting up with a friend. Then we are doing Fantasmic, which I can't wait for, and then Skyliner to Epcot, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can catch the last hour of the additional hours to maybe do Ratatouille and or Frozen, whichever we can kind of get onto. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And a huge thank you to everyone who came up and said hello today. We met lots of you guys again. Everyone was always so nice, and I just love kind of speaking to you about your vacation, asking how you've been getting on. Everyone said they've been having a great time so far, and it's just really, really nice to put faces to the names of people who comment on the vlogs. I know a lot of you kind of say, oh, this is my username, and I kind of recognise your name, which is really nice. And yeah, just a huge thank you to everybody who is watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, everything you do. I really do appreciate it so much. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you could give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon, and then you'll always be notified when I upload a new vlog. So I hope you guys are all well and having a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. And I think it's because you can't see, like it's so dark, I couldn't see my salad like when I was trying to eat it.
We had to get the torch.
Yeah, we had to get the torch out several times, and people were spilling drinks over, there was all sorts going on, but it was really good in there.